Imagine starting each morning with legs that feel powerful, stable, and energized. No more weakness, no painful cramping, and no worrying about losing your balance. If maintaining your mobility and independence matters to you, today's video reveals the nutrition secrets that can make all the difference. We're diving deep into the 7 most powerful nutrients that can transform your leg strength, enhance your stability, and keep you moving confidently for years to come. Whether you love dancing, gardening, traveling, or simply want to maintain your independence, these essential vitamins and minerals will be game changers for how you move and feel every single day. Before we begin, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Drop a comment below, share any questions you have, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health tips. Let's build stronger legs and a healthier future together. 1. Vitamin D, the foundation of leg strength. As we age, our bodies undergo natural changes that can make movement more challenging. Muscles gradually lose mass, bones become less dense, and activities that once felt effortless might suddenly require more effort. While many blame these changes on just getting older, there's often a hidden culprit: vitamin D deficiency. This remarkable nutrient does far more than just strengthen bones. It's fundamental for maintaining powerful, functional legs that carry you confidently through life. The problem? As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at creating vitamin D from sunlight. Combined with spending less time outdoors, many develop a deficiency that silently weakens leg muscles and destabilizes balance. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed something fascinating. Seniors with healthy vitamin D levels had significantly stronger muscle fibers, better coordination, and improved balance compared to those with deficiencies. Their legs responded faster, moved more powerfully, and were much less prone to injuries or falls. What makes vitamin D so special is how it directly enhances muscle performance. It accelerates protein synthesis, improves communication between nerves and muscles, and maintains those crucial fast-twitch muscle fibers that help you react quickly when you lose balance. Without enough vitamin D, these fibers deteriorate, leaving you with slower reactions and higher fall risk. Beyond muscle strength, vitamin D reduces inflammation in leg tissues, which can dramatically decrease the chronic pain, stiffness, and discomfort that many experience. Those mysterious leg cramps keeping you up at night? That unexplained aching after minimal activity? Optimizing your vitamin D could bring surprising relief. Ignoring a vitamin D deficiency doesn't just mean weaker legs. It opens the door to serious health complications like osteoporosis, heart disease, cognitive decline, and weakened immunity. The good news? Boosting your levels is relatively simple. Spend 15 to 30 minutes in morning or late afternoon sunlight, exposing arms and legs when possible. Incorporate fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, fortified dairy, egg yolks, and mushrooms into your meals. Consider a vitamin D supplement of 800 to 1,000 IU daily, or as recommended by your healthcare provider. If you're unsure about your vitamin D status, a simple blood test can provide clarity. Most doctors now routinely check levels in older adults, recognizing its critical importance for preventing life-altering falls and fractures. 2. Calcium, building blocks for powerful legs. When we think about leg strength, we often focus on muscles while overlooking the framework that supports them, our bones. As we age, bone density naturally decreases, making our legs more vulnerable to serious injuries. A minor fall that might have been harmless in your younger years could now result in months of recovery or even permanent mobility loss if your bones lack sufficient calcium. But calcium's importance extends far beyond bone density. This mineral is absolutely essential for muscle contraction. Every step you take, every time you stand from a chair, your muscles rely on calcium ions to generate force and control movement. Without adequate calcium, muscles can cramp unexpectedly, feel persistently weak, or fail to generate enough power for stable movement. This explains why many people with calcium deficiency experience frequent leg cramps, sluggish movements, and reduced endurance. Ensuring adequate calcium intake doesn't mean you need to consume gallons of milk. While dairy products remain excellent sources, leafy greens like kale and bok choy, almonds, tofu, sardines with bones, and fortified plant-based milks also provide significant amounts. The key is variety. Incorporating multiple calcium sources ensures steady absorption and better maintenance of bone strength. However, calcium from food alone may not always be sufficient, especially for those with dietary restrictions or absorption issues. This is where supplements can be valuable, particularly when paired with vitamin D, which enhances calcium absorption. The recommended daily intake for older adults is 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams, ideally from a combination of foods and supplements when necessary. Remember, calcium's effectiveness depends on movement. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, resistance training, or even light jogging stimulate bone remodeling and direct calcium where it's needed most. Without regular movement, even adequate calcium intake cannot fully strengthen your skeletal system and muscles. 3. Vitamin B12, the nerve connection. While discussions about leg strength typically revolve around bones and muscles, many overlook the crucial role of the nervous system. Vitamin B12 is essential for maintaining healthy nerves and ensuring that electrical signals travel efficiently from your brain to your legs. Without sufficient B12, these signals become weaker or disrupted, leading to that all-too-common feeling of heavy, tired legs, often accompanied by numbness or tingling. Here's the challenge. B12 deficiency has become incredibly common among older adults. Unlike other nutrients that can be stored in fat or absorbed through various foods, B12 absorption depends heavily on digestive health. Your body needs adequate stomach acid and a special protein called intrinsic factor to extract B12 from food. As we age, stomach acid production naturally decreases, and conditions like gastritis, acid reflux, or long-term use of antacids can further compromise absorption. The consequences of B12 deficiency extend well beyond temporary weakness. Left uncorrected, it can lead to irreversible nerve damage affecting balance, coordination, and reflexes. Many who struggle with frequent falls or a feeling that their legs just don't work like they used to are actually experiencing the neurological effects of B12 depletion, a decline so gradual it's often mistaken for normal aging when it's entirely preventable. Restoring healthy B12 levels can transform mobility. Studies show that seniors who correct their deficiency experience remarkable improvements in strength, endurance, and overall leg function. The best sources include lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy products, and shellfish, particularly clams and liver. For those following plant-based diets or struggling with absorption, B12 fortified foods or supplements become essential. The good news is that B12 is one of the safest vitamins to supplement, as excess amounts are simply excreted. Many older adults benefit from higher dose supplements or periodic injections, especially those with absorption difficulties. Regular blood testing can ensure optimal levels and prevent the gradual decline in leg function that so often accompanies deficiency. Remember, strong legs require more than just muscle power. They need efficient nervous system function, sharp reaction time, and coordinated movement. No matter how much you exercise, if your nerves aren't firing correctly, your legs simply won't respond as they should. 4. Magnesium, the muscle relaxer. Every step you take involves a complex dance of muscle contractions and relaxations. Magnesium acts as the behind-the-scenes choreographer, ensuring your muscles receive the signals they need to contract and release smoothly. It's the master regulator of muscle function, preventing spasms, reducing fatigue, and supporting endurance throughout your day. One of the most common yet least recognized symptoms of magnesium deficiency is restless leg syndrome and nighttime leg cramps. Have you ever been jolted awake by a sudden, painful contraction in your calf? This isn't just a random discomfort. It's often a clear sign that your body is struggling to regulate muscle relaxation properly. Magnesium helps calm overactive nerve signals and prevents muscles from seizing up unexpectedly, making it essential for those who struggle with tension and involuntary contractions. Magnesium's benefits extend beyond muscle function. It's also vital for bone health and joint flexibility. While calcium gets most of the attention for bone strength, it cannot do its job effectively without magnesium. This mineral regulates calcium transport and ensures it's properly incorporated into bones rather than deposited in soft tissues, where it could contribute to stiffness and joint pain. Studies consistently show that higher magnesium intake correlates with greater bone strength and reduced fracture risk in aging adults. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency has become increasingly common, largely because it's easily depleted by stress, medications, and poor dietary habits. Many older adults take medications that lower magnesium levels, including diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and certain blood pressure drugs. Coupled with diets low in magnesium-rich foods, the result is widespread deficiency that gradually diminishes strength, endurance, and flexibility. This explains why many experience a noticeable decline in stamina, walking shorter distances, climbing stairs more slowly, and feeling exhausted after simple activities. It's not just age, it's often a lack of this critical nutrient fueling your performance. The good news? Replenishing magnesium levels can have almost immediate effects on leg health, reducing cramps, improving energy, and restoring ease of movement. The best dietary sources include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and legumes. Foods like pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans, and avocados are particularly rich in magnesium, offering a natural way to support muscle and bone health. For those struggling to get enough through diet alone, supplements like magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate can be effective solutions, as they're more easily absorbed by the body. The transformation that occurs when magnesium levels normalize can be remarkable. Movements become smoother, cramps disappear, sleep improves, and legs respond with renewed energy and stability. 5. Potassium, the cramp fighter. Have you ever experienced that sudden, excruciating cramp that shoots through your calf in the middle of the night or when you first step out of bed? That's often your body's way of signaling a potassium deficiency. This essential mineral acts as a key regulator of muscle function, balancing fluids inside and outside of muscle cells. When levels drop too low, muscles contract involuntarily, leading to those painful cramps that can leave you hobbling around. But muscle cramps are just the beginning of potassium's importance for leg health. Have you noticed your legs trembling after standing for a while, or perhaps increased stiffness when walking? Potassium is responsible for transmitting signals between nerves and muscles, ensuring smooth, controlled movements. When levels are insufficient, communication between your brain and leg muscles becomes less efficient, resulting in shakiness, weakness, or difficulty lifting your feet properly. All factors that significantly increase fall risk. Beyond muscle function, potassium plays a surprising role in maintaining strong bones. It helps neutralize acids in the body that can gradually break down bone density. Research suggests that a potassium-rich diet can substantially slow bone loss, reducing osteoporosis risk and keeping legs structurally sound. In essence, potassium ensures that both muscles and bones work harmoniously together to support movement and stability. Fortunately, nature provides abundant potassium-rich foods. While bananas might be the first that comes to mind, they're just the beginning. Sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, beans, and oranges all contain excellent levels of potassium. Even a simple baked potato with skin provides more potassium than a banana. The key is incorporating a variety of these foods into your daily diet so your muscles and bones receive consistent nourishment. The recommended daily intake for adults is 2,600 milligrams for women and 3,400 milligrams for men, an amount typically achievable through a well-balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and legumes. However, individuals with conditions affecting potassium levels, such as kidney disease or high blood pressure, should carefully monitor their intake and work with healthcare providers to determine appropriate amounts. 6. Vitamin K, the calcium director. When discussing vitamins essential for strong bones and legs, calcium and vitamin D typically dominate the conversation. However, without vitamin K, these nutrients simply cannot perform their roles effectively. Think of vitamin K as the critical traffic controller that ensures calcium goes exactly where it belongs, into your bones, rather than accumulating in arteries or soft tissues where it can cause stiffness, poor circulation, and even cardiovascular issues. For older adults concerned about maintaining mobility, vitamin K becomes increasingly important. Studies consistently show that individuals with higher vitamin K intake maintain stronger bones, experience fewer fractures, and enjoy better overall bone health compared to those with lower levels. This is because vitamin K activates osteocalcin, a specialized protein that binds calcium to bone matrix, making bones denser and more resistant to breakage. But vitamin K's benefits extend well beyond bone density. It's also essential for joint health and muscle function, two critical components of strong, functional legs. Research shows that vitamin K helps reduce inflammation in joints, potentially slowing osteoarthritis progression and alleviating the knee stiffness that many experience with age. If your knees ache when you move or feel particularly stiff after sitting, vitamin K might be the missing nutrient that could help ease discomfort and keep you moving freely. Emerging research suggests vitamin K also supports muscle strength and coordination in aging adults by regulating calcium levels within muscle cells. This ensures proper contractions and prevents the kind of uncoordinated movements that lead to instability. The result? Better balance, more fluid walking patterns, and reduced fall risk. The richest sources of vitamin K1, the form most commonly found in plants, include leafy greens like spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts. Another powerful form, vitamin K2, is found in fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, and certain animal products like egg yolks and liver. K2 is particularly beneficial because it remains active in the body longer and plays an even greater role in directing calcium into bones rather than arteries. If you're looking to boost your vitamin K levels naturally, incorporate more green vegetables and fermented foods into your diet. Even adding a daily serving of kale to a smoothie or enjoying sautéed spinach as a side dish can make a significant difference in leg strength and stability over time. One important note, if you take blood-thinning medications like warfarin, always consult your healthcare provider before increasing vitamin K intake, as it plays a role in blood clotting and can interact with these medications. 7. Vitamin B6, the recovery enhancer. While often overshadowed by other nutrients, vitamin B6, pyridoxine, plays a profound role in leg strength and muscle function. This powerful vitamin is essential for maintaining nerve health, supporting muscle repair, and ensuring your body effectively utilizes protein to build and maintain muscle mass. Without adequate B6, even the strongest muscles can weaken over time, making simple movements like climbing stairs or standing from a chair disproportionately exhausting. One of vitamin B6's most overlooked functions is its connection to nerve signaling and coordination. When B6 levels fall too low, nerve signals can become sluggish or misdirected, leading to numbness, tingling sensations, and unsteady walking patterns. Many mistake these symptoms for age-related muscle loss when, in reality, their bodies simply lack the right nutrients to maintain proper neuromuscular function. B6 also plays a crucial role in preventing inflammation-related muscle fatigue. It helps regulate inflammatory responses throughout the body, reducing muscle discomfort and keeping legs more flexible and resilient. If you've been experiencing persistent stiffness or slower recovery after activity, increasing your B6 intake could be transformative for your mobility and comfort. Beyond direct muscle support, vitamin B6 is vital for red blood cell production, the cells that transport oxygen throughout your body, fueling muscles and ensuring they have the endurance needed for sustained activity. A deficiency can lead to lower hemoglobin levels, meaning your muscles receive insufficient oxygen, causing early fatigue, heaviness, and reduced stamina. If you find yourself unusually tired after short walks or light physical exertion, your body might be signaling a need for more B6. Thankfully, this essential vitamin is abundant in a variety of delicious, accessible foods. Poultry, fish, especially salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified cereals all provide excellent B6 levels. Incorporating these foods into daily meals naturally replenishes B6, supporting both nerve function and muscle strength. For those with digestive issues, poor nutrient absorption, or dietary restrictions, B6 supplementation may be necessary to achieve optimal levels. The recommended daily intake varies by age and gender, with older adults typically needing around 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 milligrams for men. While it's generally safe to obtain B6 from food, excessive intake through high-dose supplements should be approached cautiously, as long-term overuse can potentially lead to nerve damage. The best strategy? Focus on a balanced diet rich in B6 sources, ensuring a steady supply without unnecessary risks. Your legs will thank you with improved strength, better endurance, and more comfortable movement throughout your day. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It truly helps us bring you more valuable content. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, questions, or suggestions for future topics. We love hearing from our Healthy 365 community. Of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health tips and insights. Stay informed, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.